How has Dele Alli's career gone so bad? He's currently playing for Besiktas, where he got subbed off in the first half of a game, and the entire stadium was booing him for playing terribly. This is a player, by the way, who was like the young player of the season in the Premier League a few years ago. I thought we'd be seeing him play for Real Madrid at one point, and look at him now. This Mourinho interview with Dele Alli kind of sums up why this has happened.
He doesn't train well. He's not a good trainer.
All the talent in the world, but if you aren't willing to put in the effort, you're probably going to get nowhere. And that is why I'm going to be saving Dele Alli's career. We're going to replay his entire career from the start. I've made him an 18-year-old, given him the same overall he had back in 2015. I've put him on his boyhood club, MK Dons, as well. And let's see if we can fulfill that potential. Season 1, and we are legit replaying Dele Alli's career from the start. So in FIFA 15, Dele Alli was like 61 rated with 77 potential. And I've made that happen. Now our job is to succeed with MK Dons, hopefully get another Premier League club to notice us, maybe it's Spurs, maybe it's someone else, and just develop Dele Alli's career from there. Our first task though is to get into this first team. Dele Alli is a cam, but this team requires a central midfielder, and already there are better players than us in that position. Anyways, Dele Alli is going to have to do a bit of training, convert himself to a central midfielder, otherwise we're not going to get much game time here. Since we are completely restarting Dele Alli's career, he's a nobody right now. He's gonna have to make a name for himself, and it took a while before he got himself an opportunity. Finally, about 2 months into the season, an injury to one of MK Dons' midfielders meant that Dele Alli was gonna get a chance to showcase his talent. This is it, guys. Dele Alli is getting his chance to prove himself once again. Let's do this. And within minutes after coming on, we already saw how good Dele Alli is. Oh, Dele Alli, he's got it. He has definitely got it. What a player. Looking for that pass inside. It's a lovely ball. Oh, the finish. But Dele Alli's looking good. And soon enough, of course he was going to score. Oh, here goes Dele Alli. Go on. He's not the quickest of players, but he's got the finish. What a goal from Dele Alli. That could be the goal that establishes him as an MK Don starter. That first goal was just the start for Dele Alli. He was now the first name on the team sheet. Oh, what a ball that is from Dele Alli. And it's a lovely goal. An assist for Dele Alli. He's running the show. Oh, Dele Alli, that turn and finish was just class apart. Oh, Dele Alli, a bit of pace there from him. Oh, he's willing to play for the team. Dele Alli has been phenomenal in this first season. He might just get MK Dons promoted. We're almost 6 months into the season, and Dele Alli has now mastered the central midfield position, and that's where he's going to be playing going forwards. And with the emergence of Dele Alli, we end the first season being 5th in EFL League One. That means we've got a couple of playoff games. With 19 appearances in his debut season, 7 goals and 4 assists, it's been a good run for Dele Alli. But if he can guide his team to promotion, bro, the Dele Alli stocks are going to be flying. The playoffs are where a lot of Premier League scouts are going to be watching, and this is where Alli needs to deliver. Oh, Dele Alli controlling that. Proper chance, and he's managed to finish it. Yo, could be the goal that gets us promotion. With that, we're now in the playoff final. We win, and we're into the championship. It's been a great season for Dele Alli, up to a 68 overall from 61, but this is the game where a lot of Premier League clubs could notice him. And in this game again, Dele Alli showed why he deserves to be at a bigger club. Oh, Dele Alli has done really well there. Plays the cross back in, and that could be the goal to get promotion. And Dele Alli's assist was enough to get his side promoted. 8 goals and 5 assists in 22 games in his first season at MK Dons. Let's see what's next for him. If you guys want me to save Cristiano Ronaldo's career after all what's happened, I need y'all to subscribe to the channel. For Season 2, Dele Alli, now 69 rated, has got a couple of options. He can play a season in the Championship where MK Dons are going to be favourites to get relegated, or Dele Alli can accept an offer from a Premier League club. Yes, Premier League clubs have taken notice to Dele Alli. Is it Spurs that want him? And yes, Dele Alli has decided to join a Premier League club. He's on the verge of signing a brand new contract with West Ham, and he signed it it. There you go. Dele Alli's making the jump to the Premier League. And there you go. Unlike real life, Dele Alli has decided to join West Ham here. They were the club that came in with the offer. I think being away from the top 6 limelight might actually work with him. And it was for just 3 million. Unlike at MK Dons, where Dele Alli was that guy, that is not the case here. We're one of the worst players in the team. And look at the quality of players we're going to be playing along with. Declan Rice, Lucas Paqueta. There's a lot to learn for Dele Alli. And the good news is the only real competition for that central midfield position is Newhouse. Now, don't get me wrong, he's way better than Dele Alli, but I don't see why we don't get a few chances here and there this season to establish ourselves, at least from reserves to the bench. Training is where Dele Alli will get a chance to prove himself that he's ready for the Premier League, but if he does that, it ain't gonna work. Oh, that's more like Dele Alli. That is more like Dele Alli, and a banging effort. There you go. We were already 5 games into the season, and Dele Alli was yet to feature in a single game. But finally, Dele Alli got his chance. It was the Carabao Cup and he was put on the bench. Dele Alli's making his Premier League debut in our alternate universe. It's for West Ham. Let's see what he can do. It's only the Carabao Cup, but a good performance here could go a long way. It's not ideal circumstances for Dele Alli to come on. The team are losing 1-0, but hey, this is an opportunity. Oh, Dele Alli's made such an instant impact. What a ball. That is for Antonio. An assist for Dele Alli. Within minutes, the club have recovered from being a goal down. But just after that goal on the other end of the pitch, Brentford actually scored. No, oh, come on. They end up scoring. Ultimately, we do end up getting knocked out, and Dele Alli's first game for West Ham ends in an L, but I think he proved a point and he showed that he can play at this level. And that performance in the Carabao Cup was what got the dice rolling. Dele Alli quickly started to get minutes in the Premier League. The Premier League has not been easy, and Dele Alli's been trying hard to get his first goal. Oh, Dele Alli. Dele Alli. Oh, that's a good effort. What a save. Finally, it does happen. Oh, Dele Alli's opened up space, and there it is, the first goal in a West Ham shirt. It has taken a while. With how good he's been in the Premier League, he also soon got his Europa League debut, and he actually got himself an assist in this game. Dele Alli sees the pass for Paqueta, and the Brazilian does not mess up. Dele Alli gets an assist in a European game. And with all of that, Dele Alli's first season in the Premier League ends on a massive high, playing 20 games, getting 7 goals and 4 assists. He's also now up to a 76 overall. Although the team finished only 11th, they did manage to reach the round of 16 of the Europa League, so not too bad. But Dele Alli's performances this season got him a new contract with the club with improved wages. Since we are staying at West Ham for this upcoming season, I was hoping the club would make some good investments in the team, just not in the central midfield position. And they did. They signed Diogo Costa for about 50 million. Not just that, even Denzel Dumfries was signed from Inter Milan. Our role this season once again was to be a player from the bench to be used as an impact sub, but then out of nowhere, Newhouse was sold to Manchester City. That's right, on transfer deadline day, they managed to steal our only midfielder. And so because of these circumstances, Dele Alli is now going to be a guaranteed starter for West Ham, at least until January. It's his moment to take over that spot. And of course, with the talent Dele Alli has, he's not going to let go of this opportunity. Oh, Dele Alli has just found a pocket of space. He's got the strength. Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant from Dele Alli. He's making the most of this opportunity. Alli looking for that pass, and it's a really good one. I think he's onside. Can he put this one in? Oh, it is an assist for Dele Alli in a crucial Premier League game. Surely they can't sign a replacement for Dele Alli now. He's making this position his own. And yes, the club have decided not to sign a replacement or another player in the midfield position. They're trusting Dele Alli, who is now 80 rated. He's played almost every game in the Premier League so far. 3 goals, 3 assists from a deeper midfield role. It's unbelievable. And crazily enough, somehow West Ham are unbeaten, 0 losses. Dele Alli could actually end up winning the Premier League with West Ham. What an achievement that would be. With West Ham now in the title race, the pressure is even more, but Dele Alli keeps delivering. Here we are. Sees Dele Alli inside. He's found a bit of space, and he continues to deliver for West Ham. We're almost at the end of the season. Were Dele Alli's performances enough to get West Ham, of all teams, a Premier League title? Oh my god, 1 game to go. Dele Alli's West Ham could end up winning the Premier League. All they need to do is beat Leicester City in this final game. And Dele Alli has been one of the main players from midfield to end up being the 3rd top scorer. 5 assists and 12 goals. just crazy. Now, can he do it one more time? This was the biggest moment of Dele Alli's career. He had to deliver. Leicester City have left so much space through. Dele Alli now with a chance, the goal to win the Premier League, and he's actually scored. Oh my God, Dele Alli could be a Premier League winner. That goal was enough to get West Ham the win, and Dele Alli has now won the Premier League title. He's completed English football in 3 seasons. What's next? The next step for Dele Alli's career is a move to the biggest club in the world, Real Madrid. Yes, Dele Alli is fulfilling his potential, now playing for Real Madrid. I'm not gonna lie, if Dele Alli didn't win the Premier League for West Ham, I probably would have tried to get him to a Premier League club, but somehow he won the league with West Ham, basically completing English football, and now he's off to Spain. Dele Alli is instantly coming into a team of world-class players. Like, what even is this? Vinicius Jr., Kevin De Bruyne, Fede Valverde, legends like Toni Kroos. It's going to be incredibly difficult for Dele Alli to make a name for himself here, but he needs to keep his head held high because he's a Premier League winner. Of course, Real Madrid were going to give their 80 million euros signing his debut, but things didn't go down well. Oh, Dele Alli looking to go by himself. He's fighting for it. It's working. Oh, Dele Alli. Oh, Dele Alli's not looking comfortable at all here. He's not feeling La Liga so far. You know, it's going to take a while to adapt, I guess. Oh, Dele Alli with a massive chance. What? He sent that to Mars. This has not gone down well for him. Dele Alli, even though with that shocking debut, got a chance to debut in the Champions League. But even in the Champions League, on one of Dele Alli's biggest nights, it just wasn't clicking. Dele Alli once again, and his shooting boots are clearly not on. But the struggles continue for Dele Alli off the pitch as he suffered an injury. He's out for the next 4 months with a torn hamstring. As if things couldn't get worse for Dele Alli. And Dele Alli's first season for Real Madrid ends up in complete disaster as they end up losing the league, knocked out in the Champions League as well by Dele Alli's former club. This was a really tough season for Dele Alli as he struggled to adapt to Real Madrid and Spain, as often a lot of English players find themselves in. But this can't be the end of Alli's story. Next season, he's got to come back stronger. Of course, with Madrid going trophyless this season, heads were going to roll the next season, and there were going to be superstar signings, starting with Julian Alvarez to Real Madrid. Not just that, Eder Militao was brought back to Real Madrid for another 80 million. The good news is Madrid decided to not sign another midfielder, which means now Dele Alli should have more of a chance to play, but it's up to him if he can adapt to the Spanish league, adapt to Real Madrid, and deliver this season. At Madrid, you might be able to afford to have one bad season, but if you have two, you're getting sold. So Dele Alli, everything relies on this season. Something's different this time around. Dele Alli is raring to go from the first game of the season. Maybe he's finally adapted to Spain. De Bruyne looking for Dele Alli, and now Vinicius Jr. An assist for Dele Alli, starting off the season on the right foot. Oh, Dele Alli. Dele Alli. Flooring people right there, and what a finish! That is his first goal of the season, first of many by the looks of things. With how good Dele Alli has been in front of goal, it seems like the Real Madrid coach wants him to play in a position he once played, the cam role. So there you go, Dele Alli is now going to be a cam for Real Madrid. This was the role Dele Alli loved the most, and he's now basically become a starter for this season, playing in that cam spot. It's now time for the Champions League, and can Dele Alli score his first ever goal in this competition? There goes Dele Alli. There goes Dele Alli. World's biggest club competition, and Dele Alli gets his goal in the Champions League, something he couldn't do last season. And so with Dele Alli firing on all cylinders, Real Madrid are top of La Liga, and they've managed to top their Champions League group as well. This is incredible. 23 games played so far for Alli, top assister for the club, and he scored another 7 goals as well. This is the season Dele Alli can win club football's biggest prize, but first they need to get through Marseille. First leg is 2-2. Can Dele Alli perform on a Champions League knockout night? And of course, this season nobody was stopping Dele Alli. Dele Alli, oh, he sees that pass for Julian Alvarez, and what a finish from Alvarez. Next up was Liverpool in the Champions League, and he scored against them. Oh, Dele Alli. Dele Alli has broken through against Liverpool in England. He scored his first ever Champions League knockout round goal. We were now in the semi-finals, and it was against Sporting, and even against them, Dele Alli delivered. Oh, Dele Alli in the box. Could be heading this one home, and Dele Alli scores in another Champions League knockout game. The goal to send us to a Champions League final. Dele Alli and Real Madrid are headed to a Champions League final. Meanwhile, in La Liga, there's a good chance we could win the league as well. The battle is tight with Barcelona. There's an El Clasico coming up. We win this, we should win the league. Fun fact, Dele Alli has never delivered an El Clasico yet. Is this his moment? Dele Alli taking it wide, looking for the ball inside. Julian Alvarez scores, but that goal was created by Dele Alli. That's the first goal contribution Ali has had in an El Clasico. And with that, Real Madrid end up winning La Liga. Just incredible. Now, Dele Alli has won the league in Spain and in England. And it's crazy. One of the best players in the league as well. 16 goals and 17 assists. But this is it. This is what we've been working towards to save Dele Alli's career, fulfill his potential. We got to make him win the Champions League. It is so fitting that Dele Alli's ultimate game is being played at the Wembley Stadium. The game started with Leverkusen giving us an early warning. Leverkusen with the chance. Yeah, they might actually end up scoring. Big save from Courtois. But soon after, it was Dele Alli's moment. Oh, Dele Alli. Chance. Oh, what a finish from Dele Alli. A power shot into the back of the net. Dele Alli has just scored in the Champions League final. Oh, Dele Alli looking for a lovely ball for Dalot. Now it finds its way for Kevin De Bruyne. That should kill this game off. Dele Alli was crucial in the build-up play. But what a team goal. And it's done, boys. Dele Alli has done it for Real Madrid. We've made Dele Alli one of the best midfielders in the world. We've made him a Champions League winner. Dele Alli is like completed club football with that, you know. Premier League, La Liga, Champions League. What more do you want? From 61 overall to 88 in 5 seasons. That is insane. If you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you'll enjoy me manage a trophyless club. Click somewhere here to watch that.